morning, breastfeeding mommies. I know that you are looking for an awesome cookie recipe that's going to help you boost that milk supply, provide lots of nutrients for yourself and your baby. There's a couple of things I wanted to let you know before we get started making our cookies. The first thing is, the reason that lactation cookies are so important is because not only does it increase your milk supply, but it also gives you a great nutrient boost. It's actually a healthy cookie. The best thing about it is that it's full of galactagogues. So what galactagogues are things that help you produce or stimulate milk supply. So the reason that's so important is because it's found in nature. There's several of things that are in lactation cookies that are considered galactagogues. The first thing is oats. The second thing is the brewer's yeast or nutritional yeast, and it's full of B vitamins. Great for your milk supply and great for your nutrition. Another thing that's great for your milk supply that is in the cookies is the ground flaxseed. You don't want to buy flaxseed that's already pre-ground. You want to buy flaxseed that's in its whole seed form and then grind it yourself and use it in your cookie, because that's going to release it right away without it going rancid too quickly. Also, almonds. Almonds are considered a galactagogue, and they're also very healthy, full of good fats, and great for your boosting your milk supply and the fat content. There's one thing that is often used to build your milk supply that I wanted you to be aware of, and that's fenugreek. Now, that is considered like the #1 thing to put in your, or to take as a supplement, to put in your tea, however you want to take it, and it's effective for boosting milk supply very quickly. However, if you have thyroid problems or you take certain medications, you may want to use that with caution. I did not put them in these cookies today. If I were to put them in the cookies, I'd probably use about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, so you can add that to yours. It's a little bit bitter tasting by itself, so I didn't want it to affect the taste of the cookie too much. But number 2 is I have thyroid issues, and so if you have thyroid issues, you may want to use fenugreek with caution, because it has been known to decrease the T3 hormone stimulation and the absorption in your body. So that's a really important thing to know that's not out there very often. I had to do some digging to find that information, but I'm very careful about what I take so that my thyroid production is not reduced. And so if you have an issue with your thyroid, make sure not to use fenugreek or use very little of it. It's also really good for lowering blood sugar. So if your blood sugar is already too low, you may want to use it with caution as well, so it doesn't lower your blood sugar too much. But if you have high blood sugar, it could be a really good thing for you. So those are some things that you needed to know about the fenugreek before you put it in your cookies, because it can be effective if you don't have any of those issues. And since I'm going to be the one eating these cookies that we made today to stimulate my milk supply, I didn't put it in there. So those are some of the things that are in the cookies that are really going to help boost your milk supply, and why. So if you would like some more information, there's some great resources out there. I'm going to put those links for the information below in the description, so that you can go and do a little research yourself and read up a little bit. And plus, there's some pretty interesting blogs out there that talk about the lactation cookies and other recipes. This recipe in particular I did myself. So I hope you enjoy it, and happy baking!